What up, y'all? It's T-Biz here, and we got another new action figure today. This is the Soundwave from the Shattered Glass series from Takara Tomy, aka Hasbro. Yeah, this has been pretty interesting. I missed out on Flame War before this. I missed out on her release, but and there's a comic that comes before this one. But this issue is pretty good. There's a lot of cool stuff that happened, a lot of crazy stuff. I guess they got Metroplex up and running, or Ultra Magnus did, and they basically, guess lobotomized, or I guess Orion Pax or Optimus Prime, and pretty much, yeah, they're using Starscream Spark to have Metroplex running and stuff. Looks like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy story. It's kind of confusing too as well, but because it's just different kind of comic altogether. And basically, Soundwave has to be the hero in this one, and it's actually crazy because Slicer, you know, turns coat and basically helps him. You know, they join forces and stuff, and yeah, basically, yeah, he kills a record just to save him. And in this one, I think it was Springer, yeah. And they band together to hop inside of Metroplex. And yeah, and there's Ultra Magnus. Pretty much, I think he has Optimus Prime Sparker or mind inside of him. So, but he's like rendered speechless and stuff, and can't move or anything. And yeah, there's Ultra Magnus and Orion Pax's body, and which is, you know, basically is the bot and the transformer. It's still Ultra Magnus. Anyways, yeah, he's confronted. It's pretty crazy, man. And you can see, what is it? Oh, dude, it's pretty nuts, man. You can see I guess the spirit of Starscream, or the spark, basically inside of Metroplex. And yeah, Metroplex is just like kind of thrashing around. Everybody's kind of flying around inside of him. A battle ensues, and basically, Soundwave comes out the victor, man. Look at that sword to Rodimus's head. That's crazy. And yeah, and we've got Jetfire back because he was rescued. I think we gotta flip a couple panels back. But yeah, it's right around somewhere around here. But yeah, because he was, I don't know, he's been all over the place. I feel like he's been a good guy, a bad guy, and a good guy or whatever. But yeah, or he's an Autobot, but he is with the Decepticons, so it's kind of confusing, but it makes sense. They go to retrieve good old Starscream's spark and pretty much rescue that. And all of a sudden, here comes Ultra Magnus, or not Ultra Magnus, but what was it? Yeah, Ultra Magnus. And he basically gets sniped. He knocks the crap out of Soundwave first. And then here you go in the last panel, he gets sniped by none other than Slicer. So yeah, so Slicer and Ratchet have escaped, and maybe Turncoat, I would say. And then you can see Metroplex eating it on the ground, and Soundwave being rescued by Laserbeak, and they're all back together again. And yeah, and the story ends there. They're pretty much, yeah, they made it out of this vile war. You can see there's Rodimus's head. He's dead. It's crazy. Yeah, and some of the Decepticons walking out in the sunset, which is like, I guess, Frenzy, Rumble, Laserbeak, and Ravage. And then you have Slicer and Ratchet and Jetfire. So yeah, they all made it out. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. I don't know if this is going to be the end of the story, but hopefully it won't be, because it's pretty crazy world. I like to see what more could happen in this, you know, if they continue it. But yeah, here's Soundwave, man. We've got to check out this bot. He's awesome. Soundwave was one of the first Transformers I ever had back in the 80s as a kid. Um, got him on a summer, trip to the lake. Played with him in the water all day, which most people wouldn't have done. Do that now with the vintage Transformer. But yeah, back when I was a kid, we played with our toys. So yeah, that's how it rolled. And here's a little bit of info on Soundwave. Soundwave is an expert in communications, using his skills to intercept Autobot transmissions. His infectious charisma has also earned him the role of morale officer for all the Decepticons. Yeah, it's kind of like remember, I don't know if you ever seen that movie Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams. He's kind of like, I guess, kind of like that character maybe in a way, somewhat. And his powers are kind of neat because he has like the sound vibration blast, whoop, 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 whoop kind of thing going. And he can also, through sound, I guess, read minds too, which is pretty cool. I guess that's some kind of, I don't know, psychic thing going on or whatever. Some kind of psychic talent or whatever. But anyways, yeah, let's get this guy open and check him out. Alrighty, folks, here's Soundwave complete with his weapons and accessories, instructions, and all that. Let's look at him real quick. That's cool. We got the light piping eyes, which is pretty rad. See if we can check that out. That's rad. I always dig that. It's simple, it's cheesy, but it's cool, man. Takes you back to the good old days. And he's got a headband, like a Rambo head, like jazzercise headband, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty funny. And I guess he's on a siege body, so that makes sense. This cassette thing should open up, but it doesn't seem like, yeah. I don't know. It's weird. There it goes. Okay. I think I had my thumb in the way. But yeah, it's got his cassettes, which are kind of weird. I'm used to the old school cassettes that are kind of like one whole piece. They're kind of solid. These aren't so much, but makes sense because they're for a different universe. So yeah, it's Ravage with the cool white and blue colors like Soundwave, and then there's Laserbeak with traditional colors and stuff. And yeah, man, pretty cool. Colors are awesome. They're nice white and blue. Articulation's pretty cool. More than what you would have gotten out of a vintage Soundwave, so that's cool. And yeah, there's a little bit of movement in the feet. You got a cut right there for his, above his knee, so that's cool. They bend, swivel. You got a waist swivel, all that stuff. Head swivels, so that's cool too. Same with the arms. There's a bicep cut in the arm, so that's cool. And yeah, you pretty much got everything good to go. And the detail's pretty cool in the sculpting as well. Since I guess this is like Siege or War for Cybertron type era. Or the mold is at least. But really cool detail all the way around, so that's pretty neat. Pretty freaking cool. And he's got his accessories. His battery gun launcher thing, which I don't think launches anything at all, or does it? Can't tell if it does or does. Does or doesn't. Doesn't, oh. Yeah, it does. Okay, I guess it's supposed to. Maybe not. Let's try it again. Whoop, nope. I think it's just supposed to pop out. Yeah, it's not supposed to launch or anything. And here's another little rocket launcher thing you can put on his shoulder. So that's cool. And he's got another gun. That's freaking cool too. So yeah, man. Guess you could use it either way. But we'll get that on him real quick. So yeah, that's cool, man. I don't even know if that's right, but who cares? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a blaster. I guess you can use it either way. Doesn't really matter how it goes. That's pretty cool. And maybe even another little blasty thing right here. You can use that if you wanted to. So that's cool too. But yeah, pretty freaking rad. Really cool. Whoop. Get him to stand again. But yeah, you can get into pose too, so that's pretty rad. Stay in his pose. Yeah, that's cool, man. He looks rad, man. I like him a lot. And he's so interesting as far as Decepticons go, because like in the vintage Transformers, he was more like, I guess his voice was kind of neutral. Everybody around him, that was as far as Decepticons go, sound pretty evil. They have a pretty interesting, but he was more like having a vocoded type synthesized voice, so he was kind of neutral, you know. And in this comic, in this universe, in Shattered Glass, he's pretty much a pacifist, but he's also a warrior too. You know, but he has a heart, and he's like a really good guy. You know, hence the fact that Autobots are evil and Decepticons are good in this storyline. But yeah, we got to check out these cassettes. Should be pretty easy to transform. I think it's just a matter of pulling this out and yeah, there you go. I think we have it right. Okay, cool. So there's Laserbeak. That's rad, man. I like this version. That's really freaking cool. That is awesome. That is neat, man. Really cool little version. Very neat, man. Very, very neat. I don't think there's anything else you could do to add on to it. I think this kind of pegs out, maybe. Something looks like something could come out, but I don't have any fingernails. Yeah, and I guess you could attach him somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if you could attach him on his body anywhere, but yeah, you can, like right there. That's pretty cool. So you can do that if you want. So that's pretty neat. And here's Ravage, which we're gonna just have to figure out Ravage on our own. Maybe, I don't know, without breaking anything. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait to figure out Ravage. Yeah, because I don't want to screw anything up. Because this looks kind of somewhat delicate, and it looks like I've already kind of screwed up anyway. So yeah, I really don't want to break this thing. We'll wait for that. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this guy transformed in his tape recorder mode. But yeah, we also got to do the whole little gimmick of putting the tape in. That would make sense. I believe, yeah, just pop it in like so. And there you go. So that's cool. And I think with the added weight, it just pops out a lot easier too. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty freaking neat. Alrighty, folks, and I thought I had this one figured out. I thought we're gonna get away scot-free with this one, but no. There's always something that's kind of complicated about these, and I will tell you what. When you're closing these legs right here, there's like a little. If you can see up close, it's kind of hard to see. There's like little peg holes right there, and when you bring those feet in, you kind of gotta bring this outside shell in at the same time, and it's got to connect just right at the same time, or else it won't sync up. And that's how you get it to close tight. And if you don't, then these two sections right here, these leg parts, the L section, will kind of just be out a little bit and janky, and it won't sync up. And yeah, that was what got me on this one. But other than that, it was a fairly easy transformation. Wasn't too difficult for me, for my old school G1 ways. And yeah, I thought Ravage was a little annoying though. He's super tiny compared to Laserbeak. Laserbeak's like huge. This one he just seems kind of, his legs pop out pretty easy, and he's pretty tiny. So yeah. And I think am I missing a tail or something? I feel like I'm missing something out that should be poking out, but no, yeah, I'm not. But anyways, yeah. I think I got it right. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. But either way, so tiny, man. So freaking tiny. But still cool. Detail's still cool, but just kind of tiny. I don't know. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit cooler. But yeah, Laserbeak's really, really rad. And yeah, still pretty neat, man. A little cassette recorder. You can listen to your jams on it. Actually, you can't, but you can pretend to. But anyways, yeah, that's a look at good old Soundwave from Shattered Glass. We're almost finished with these. we'll be reviewing Jetfire at some point. I don't know when. I need to get Flame War, and then I think we'll have like, I guess the last couple of years of these figures complete. I think so. Anyways, thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about this character, what your favorite Transformer is, and yeah, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. All right, later.